Mag-1 year na pala ako sa sa VXI. So, 10 months na ako kasi I started September 25. Okay? And then ngayon is July na. Mga July 24 or July 25 something. So, yeah, 10 months na regular sa VXI Bridgetown Telco prepaid account. O yung yung line of business. So, here are the benefits or realizations ko na nagpa-mold sa akin to be a better agent and to be a better person na mas lumawak yung pagkaintindi ko sa mundo. So, here's the thing. So, if you are a BPO agent, you can detect fraudulent patterns based on what you hear from the customer's experience. Kasi yung mga customers, guys, sa telco prepaid account, sasabihin nila, okay, my account, my phone was lost and someone just removed my email. I could not access anymore my account and ganon. Or someone pretended to be me. Tawag dito. Someone used my card without my authorization. Ganon. Malalaman mo na yung mga patterns and you can apply that one in real life na, okay, kapag ganon yung mangyari sa akin, kailangan ko pala talagang i-report sa bank, kailangan ko i-report sa authorities. Kapag hindi naman mabilis yung action nila, then I need to make my way out na hindi na yun maulit. Ganon. So, it's gonna train you na to be much wiser kasi diba, we human beings, we know how to learn from the good and bad experiences of other people para ma-prevent natin yun as much as possible. Okay? And then next is we were trained, okay, to detect if the person that we are talking to is really the customer or the owner of the account or not. Okay? Kasi mahirap, kasi voice. Siyempre, walang video call dyan, view. Hindi naman kami nagtatanong, sige nga, send mo nga yung birth certificate mo to authenticate niya. Wala lang, kailangan lang nila sabihin yung name nila, yung email, yung IMEI ng device, yung ICCID ng physical SIM card nila or eSIM nila, tapos yung emergency 911 address, yung last 4 digit ng card. Tapos kapag hindi nila ma-validate, yun, dalawa lang talaga yung kailangan naman i-validate. Tapos kapag hindi, is mag-move out kami dun sa ibang mga kailangan pang i-validate. Ganun. Is, dun namin malalaman, hindi ito yung customer nagpapanggap lang to. Ganon. Or, minsan yung iba pa, tawag dito, mag-jowa, nag-away. Yung jowa, pinakancel yung account ng jowa kasi nag-away sila. Hindi na niya, ayaw niya nang mag-pay sa plan ng jowa niya. So, yun. Madadali ka din sa away niya. Masasabi mo na lang, hey, naglalab-quarrel sa telco. Tapos, ngayon, tawag dito, nagkabalikan, gusto i-reactivate yung account, bawal na nga, gagawa ng sariling terms and conditions, ganun talaga. And then, tawag dito, number 3 is we are trained to make reading with understanding as a habit. Okay, pag kapasok namin doon, babasahin namin yung bagong news sa, sa Knowledge Hub or sa digital library namin, na ginawa lang din ng technical team, like as a guide. Hindi siya script, guys. It's just a guide on what to do, but all the explanation should be coming from you. You need to explain it in layman's terms sa customer. Okay? There is a guide, but it's not a script. Okay? There's a difference. So, yun. Tawag dito. I know mahirap siya, pero kailangan kailangan ko magbasa ng mga terms and conditions na sobrang haba. Di ba? Hindi nga tayo nagbabasa ng terms and conditions dito sa TikTok. Di ba? Nagbasa ka ba? Hindi. Click mo lang yung allow or agree. Di ba? Pero kapag naging agent ka, kailangan mong magbasa. Because sometimes, the customer is more knowledgeable rather than you. Since ikaw sana yung expert kasi ikaw yung agent. Kasi you're an employee. Pero magugulat ka na, paano nyo yung nalaman? Hindi kayo nabasa. So, syempre, to avoid na mapahiya ka, kailangan mong magbasa. Next is fourth realization. BPO agents are trained to troubleshoot our own PC, okay, computer to fix latency or mga lag or mga glitch. Also troubleshoot the customer's devices using a useful website like Kazams, yung shinare ko. Makikita niyo din yan dito. Yun. Ang galing lang namin. Kasi gagawin naming mata si customer. Like, sasabihin namin, can you go to your phone settings? What do you see? Can you tell it to me? And then I'm gonna tell you what button to press. O ganun lang. Gagawin namin mata yung customer. So you need to be very instructional. Okay? Ganun, para magkaintindihan kayo, maintindihan ni customer kung ano yung gusto mong ipagawa sa kanya, kahit malayo kayo sa isa't isa. Ganon. And then, kailangan din namin i-troubleshoot. TL, yung PC ko biglang namamatay, biglang, tawag dito, nag-glitch, or TL, ayaw ma-unhold si customer, TL, ayaw ma-unmute, anong gagawin ko? Ganon. So, kailangan mong matutong ma-troubleshoot with the help of the IT or with the help of the TL. So, dapat, kapag tinuruan ka, you're gonna make sure na tatandaan mo yun. Kasi, syempre, diba? Naiinis talaga yung tao kapag paulit-ulit na lang, diba? Yun talaga. Next is, BPO agents are trained to de-escalate a call if a customer wants to speak to a supervisor or a manager. Okay? Dine-de-escalate talaga namin yan as much as possible. Pero kapag makulit talaga si customer and magtitrigger siya, i-report namin kayo sa police, i-report namin kayo sa attorney general, sa lawyer ko, o rap agad sa supervisor, sila na bahala dun. Maribigay lang yung gusto ni customer kasi nanghihingi lang pala ng credit, kasi credit seeker, gusto lang ng refund, kahit nagamit naman niya talaga yung data plan, bobo lang talaga siya. So yeah, ganun talaga. Next is, BPO agents were trained to eat snacks in 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Tapos mag-CR within 5 minutes. Ganun talaga yun, guys. So, kailangan mo maging si The Flash. Next is, ano pa ba? Yung mga realizations ko. Next is, BPO agents are trained to decode messages and understand between the lines and tone of voice and demographics. So, demographics meaning, masasay ko mo na agad sa tono pa lang ng pananalita. Okay, nasa age 20 to 25 years old to. Okay, yung ganitong boses, ay, matanda to. Long call na to agad. Kasi, troubleshooting yung kailangan ng concern niya. Kailangan namin ayusin. Ano. And sometimes yung mga terms na ginagamit ni customer is hindi tugma sa ginagamit niyo. So, you need to go down to their level and isig siya na, okay, ito yung gusto niya. Pag sinabi niya, I want to activate my phone. Huwag kang mag-activate ng phone, i-tell ko kami. Yung ibig niya palang sabihin is, i-activate yung phone niya with the plan. Ganon. Akala mo i-activate ng phone, parang i-log in yung Apple account. Ganon, hindi. Alam mo kung mag-probing question about talaga yung ibig niyang sabihin, yun pala. Yung plan pala, yung gusto niyang i-reactivate kasi para sa kanila, hindi gagana yung cellphone na kapag walang SIM card. Okay, di ba ganun lang din naman sa atin? Hindi mabubuhay yung cellphone kapag walang SIM card. Okay? Next is, we are trained to be tech savvy and use our resources that we have by using critical thinking skills to help solve the customer's concern. Okay? So, if ikaw yung tipong tao na dependent sa iba, huwag ka na lang mag-agent talaga. Kasi dito sa pagiging BPO agent, kailangan mong i-resolve yung problema ng ibang tao. So, if you yourself cannot even solve your own problem, how can you solve other people's problem? O, diba? So, kailangan mong malaman din. So, there will be part 2 on this one, on the other realization that you need to know if gusto mong maging BPO. Okay? So, follow for more and kita-kits on the next video. Bye for now.